Have you ever caught yourself saying, "Why does everything have to be so hard? Why can't life just cut me some slack?" If so, you're not alone. But maybe you're asking the wrong question. Maybe the problem isn't how hard life is, but how ready you are to face it. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. That's where the breakthrough happens. Not in waiting for things to get easier, but in becoming the kind of person who can handle anything. And if you stay until the end, you'll understand how this simple mindset shift can completely transform your life. Most people spend their lives running from discomfort. They believe the ideal life is one without struggle, without stress, without obstacles. But think for a moment. Do you know anyone truly strong who was shaped by ease? Any Olympic champion who got there without pain? Any great entrepreneur who built an empire without rejection, failure, or criticism? Of course not. The most respected, successful people in the world are those who stared hardship in the face and grew stronger. They didn't wish for life to be gentle with them. They built themselves into someone powerful enough to thrive in the chaos. When you wish things were easier, you put yourself in a victim's mindset. You give away your power. You're basically saying, "I can only win if the world cooperates with me." That's a dangerous illusion. Because the world won't always cooperate. Life won't pause for you. Bills will still come. Pressure will still rise. And if you're waiting for everything to become comfortable and convenient, you'll spend your life watching others live the dream you were too afraid to chase. The problem isn't how hard life is. The problem is that you are not yet the version of yourself strong enough to rise above it. But when you flip that mindset and start wishing to become better, everything changes. Instead of cursing the stairs, you strengthen your legs. Instead of fearing the weight, you train your muscles. You stop hoping for less struggle and start developing more skill. That's when real growth happens. Every challenge you overcome raises your level. Every obstacle becomes a stepping stone. Every failure refines you. You stop playing defense and start building a life on offense. You stop blaming and start becoming. And that shift is everything. Think about a video game. Nobody plays hoping it's easy. What makes it addictive is the challenge. The harder the level, the sweeter the win. Each stage you pass gives you that rush of progress. Why? Because it forced you to level up, to learn, to adapt. If it were easy, it would be boring, nobody would play. So why do we expect life to be different? Challenges exist to shape you, to forge you, to prepare you. And the more you run from them, the longer you delay your evolution. When you choose to become better instead of waiting for life to ease up, you see everything through a new lens. You're not broken by rejection, criticism, or failure. You're fueled by them. You stop being reactive and start being proactive. You stop looking for shortcuts and start creating paths. You no longer need someone to save you, and that's not scary. That's empowering. Because now, everything is in your hands. Your future, your growth, your legacy. This is the mindset that separates the dreamers from the doers, the average from the elite, the ones who coast from the ones who conquer. The difference isn't talent, it's how people respond to difficulty. Some complain, others train, some wait, others act, some wish, others build. Becoming better isn't about perfection, it's about consistency, about showing up stronger than you were yesterday, more focused, more disciplined, more aligned with your potential, and less obsessed with your comfort zone. But make no mistake, wishing to be better is not wishful thinking. It's not staring at the mirror chanting affirmations while doing nothing. Wanting to be better means doing better. It's showing up when you don't feel like it. It's studying while others are relaxing. It's working while others are sleeping. It's persisting when everything seems to fall apart. That's where greatness is born. In the lonely, unglamorous hours. In the repetition, in the struggle, in the unseen grind. The world is full of talented people who never did anything with their talent. Why? Because they were waiting for it to be easy, waiting for the right moment, waiting for success to show up without effort. But talent means nothing without effort. Potential is wasted without execution. The ones who win are the ones who work, the ones who commit, the ones who show up on the days they want to quit. That's what separates the talkers from the builders. The dreamers from the legends. People who want to become better aren't afraid to fail. They expect to fail. They know that every failure is part of the process, that each setback carries a lesson. They don't fear mistakes, they study them. They grow from them. And that's what keeps them moving forward. Growth isn't about never falling. It's about rising faster every time you do. It's about learning how to move through pain instead of avoiding it. Becoming better means walking straight into the storm and discovering that you're stronger than you thought. Life will not remove your pain, but it will offer you a choice. The pain of growth or the pain of regret. The pain of effort or the pain of stagnation. The pain of self-discipline or the pain of knowing you could have done more. All options come with pain, but only one leads to power. When you wish to become better, you choose the pain that builds you, the pain that sharpens you, the pain that makes you unbreakable. Nothing is wasted. Everything is preparation. Every moment is shaping you for what's next. And you don't have to do everything at once. Start small. Shift your mindset. Change one habit. Adjust your routine. Upgrade your environment. And slowly, you become someone who looks back and says, I don't even recognize who I used to be. Not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. And that power, that can never be taken away. Once you become that version of yourself, you can't go back. You're equipped. You're forged. You're unstoppable. And when you change, everything shifts. New doors open. New opportunities emerge. Life starts responding differently. Not because you got lucky, but because you became ready. Life respects the prepared. Success rewards the consistent. The universe responds to the relentless. And if you truly wish to be better, eventually, nothing can stop you. So now, pause. Ask yourself one honest question. Am I hoping life gets easier? Or am I ready to get stronger? That answer will shape everything. Because life will stay tough. The world will remain demanding. But you can rise. You can grow. You can evolve into a force that turns pain into fuel and struggle into greatness. Your next level doesn't come from outside. It comes from within. And it starts the moment you stop waiting and start becoming. So don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. And if this message hit you deep, share it. Comment below with the word better to lock in your commitment. And subscribe for daily content that challenges you to grow. We don't chase comfort here. We chase greatness.